Good afternoon, cast men, cast couples, cast family. It's a tough Thursday right now because as of right now, we should be preparing to receive men for the Cast 7 Cast Retreat, the men's retreat. I know a lot of you have put time, money, prayer into this thing, and it's postponed until October. So it's a little tough. I'm with you on that. My heart wants to see more men come to know Jesus as well, and it's hard. But actually, as we film this, Deacon Ed would actually be talking to us right now with a very specific object in his hand about humility and service. And that's what I want to talk about today, is a little humility and possibly even service as it pertains to us right now. But look at the readings from Divine Mercy Sunday. I think the wonderful, probably easily the best part about the resurrection is the victory over the grave. And as a relatively prideful, cocky, arrogant person, my favorite verses in the Bible are the, "Oh, death, where is thy sting? Grave, where's your victory? Satan, where's your sting? What can you do to me?" We have a Lord who has victory over the grave. You have nothing now. I love that. But in last Sunday's gospel, arrogance and cockiness is nowhere near what Jesus says to his disciples. He's appearing to them in their rooms, going through locked doors and appearing to them. So here's this Jesus who they were pretty sure before the death and resurrection and crucifixion that he was the Lord. Now that he's passing through doors, having survived crucifixion, they know for sure he's God. And they also know that most of them abandoned him. That's why when Jesus showed up, he had to keep saying, "Peace, no, peace, peace, peace." Because they know, oh my God, he really is God. And now he's back. And now with me abandoning him, I deserve damnation. I deserve the worst. And the cross couldn't hold him. That door couldn't hold him. What am I going to, I'm finished. And he had to go to him and say, "Peace." Well, what's he saying in that? He's saying, yeah, sure, I'm offering you mercy. Sure, you deserve the worst. Yes. But I paid the price for that. I don't want tit for tat anymore. I paid the price for that so you don't have to anymore. That's divine mercy. I also look at the idea and the fact that in that same encounter, he gives the power to forgive to men. It's beautiful. Whose sins you forgive are forgiven and whose sins you retain are retained. But just before he does that, he breathes onto them. And of course, when I see the breath of God, I'm immediately taken back to Genesis 2:7, when he makes man out of dust and he breathes life into them, or into him. And that breath is the source of life. And then of course, Psalm 33:6, where he breathes or speaks the words, speaks the heavens into place. By his word, he speaks the heavens into place, or by his breath, or by his song even, if you will. But either way, the idea that from God's mouth comes life. So here he is breathing on them, offering this life-giving advice, or this life-giving institution, this life-giving sacrament. Forgive. I want to see forgiveness. I'm looking at us in quarantine right now, and I met with a couple cast guys on Saturday morning, and we were talking about this in a park 6 feet away from each other. And while we're on this retreat right now at our homes, I can't help but wonder, who do you need to forgive? I know I need to forgive. I know I need to be forgiven. I'm sure you do. I've been wronged. You've been wronged. Your wives have been wronged. But are we going to go tit for tat? Or are we going to participate in this divine mercy that Jesus offers to us? He said that we're supposed to be his hands and feet now. And he's showing us, even past his death and into his resurrection, how he wants us to act. So let's do that. I know it's not easy, but the humility that it takes is what I want to draw attention to right now. Right now, anyway, we would be, in my opinion, offering some very humble service, from the men who humbled themselves to show up to you men who are staffing the retreat and saying, yeah, I'm here. It doesn't make any sense. It's actually costing me time, money, time away from my family, time away from my business, but I want to serve you. Can you extend that same humility to your family right now and be the source of forgiveness? Either offering it, receiving it, How are you going to bring that to your family? It's a tough one for me, and I ask that you pray for me in this time and know that I'm doing the same for you. I love you guys. I'll see y'all next Thursday.